Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna dig this old Freightliner out today. I got Jacob here. He's gonna be the saw man today. I'm just going to be the safety man in case he cuts his leg off or something. I'll got my belt on, I'll tourniquet, and we'll get him to the local hospital. I'm just kidding. Don't know what year it is. Don't even know the models of these old cab overs. Don't know what you call it. I know the FLDs was the the conventionals. I think this thing was parked because it had a head gasket blown, but you can tell by the size of that one, which is really an anti-theft device because you're not going to drive it out of here with that tree right there in the middle. Look like they borrowed the fifth wheel plate off of it. I'm charting around in some snaky areas. I'm carrying y'all with me on the first time I've been on this side of the truck. Yeah, as far as we're going. Well, we're going to cut some of these trees out of the way and see what's in store for us. Let's see what we can get into. Y'all hang on now. Yeah. All right. I'll get it from here. Look at that thing. Is that a classic or what? Hey, y'all remember on that Freightliner we was hunting the oil and there it is. It was waiting on us today. I got it. I was a load there. Well, we're getting on into it. That thing looks pretty good right there. You gonna get the trimmers for those?
Yeah, they're pretty small.
Yeah, be a lot easier.
Clear a path for the driver.
All right. Well, they got the dog box open. Oh, that's been sitting a while. Seat belts hanging out.
I didn't even see that one.
This is no energy saver.
It's on something.
That's a water line going to the.
That's
Just cut it. Yeah, just cut it right there. Just cut it right here. Up top, up top. Okay. There you go. That old cab's got sunshine on it and hadn't had it in a long time. I remember these right here. I do. I guess you run your trailer and your truck tag on the front of your truck. I just can't remember, but I think that's right. As we put it over, that's where he put his flags at. There's a trailer, I know it's for sale. He told me everything that wasn't for sale, and that wasn't one of them. I'm guessing it's gonna have a Cummins in it. That's what I'm guessing. But I guess we'll soon find out. It looks like some kind of throttle cable they just got laid there from time past. Well, we definitely gonna have to have that tree down to get the cab to come over. That's for sure. I think we'll just leave that tree for the time being because we can't move it because it don't have any tires on it, and that'd give us a little shade. But I tell you what, this is dangerous work when you're old man walking around. You be stumbling over old parts and everything else. Pick your feet up, Wiley. Pick your feet up. Let's see if we can tell what the engine is. Take a quick gander. Oh yeah, it's the Cummins. This thing probably gonna start right up. That's a good stainless steel flex pipe. It ain't rusted out. Maybe it's not sitting here and got stuck. But it's for sale. I'll say that more than one time. This thing is for sale if somebody's into these trucks, going to restore them or need some parts off of it for one of their old ones they are restoring. So far, the cab looks like it's in good shape. We're gonna cut a little bit more bushes out of the way, and we're gonna get on the inside and see if we can tell what's up in there. It's so awesome. Let's check this thing out. The, where do you have these at? Right here, yeah. All right, well, first thing, let's check the oil in this thing. Y'all remember on the last one was a white Freightliner. This is just a Freightliner. I guess this is after they keep white out of the business. Well, it's milky. It's gonna have water in it, but that's nothing unusual. Been sitting here this long, condensation. Or either for the head gasket, it could have been parked like that. I forgot about the head gasket. Because I believe a leaky head gasket can put oil in water in the oil. But we're gonna make sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's over full. Okay, there's where you check the water, but I'm sure.
I don't have a cat.
Okay. It's kind of already tilted, leaning some. Let's go back and I'll show them where they robbed some, I think they was gonna take, that's a fuel tank mount or something. But anyway, you can tell right here they got this unlocked. The cab, it's already, and thank goodness they do because that has been sitting for years and locked up. But let's see what jumps out at us inside this cab. I'm gonna go get this off my hands. Be right back. Well, that's nothing too awful bad about the water in the oil. All right. Wake up, driver. All right, we might have to come in the other side. Yeah, side's gonna open. Passenger were sitting around backwards. Oh boy. Well,
I'll go see if I can open the other side.
yeah. Watch for critters. You can tell the rats has took some of the styrofoam out right there in the middle. Yeah, that's not the way that's supposed to be.
I think the door was locked.
Okay.
Maybe.
I guess the rats had it to keep out the predators that eat rats. There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah, the strap's missing off of them, I think. Yeah, the straps is rotted out. All right. Come around there and see if we can find out any info about it. Huh?
I said it don't smell good in there.
Rat put, oh yeah. Look at that. Well, darn. Let's see. Okay. That says something right there, December 1980. This is a 1980 model. I don't know what you call the cab over models. I remember the air conditioner got a 9-speed in it, RT 11509, which at one time was a very popular engine. I believe, Jacob, that okay, this is going to tell us something right back here. There's the VIN number. FLT, right there, Jacob. This is a FLT.
Yeah, I see.
What's the numbers behind it?
866 4T.
All right, is that right? FLT 866 4T is what the model is. You know, the conventionals was FLDs, and I guess the FLT was the cab over. So there we go. You want to get back up there and see if you can see how many miles was on this thing?
Rim spinning.
Don't have a key in it, so it's going to be hard to crank. Right up there should be the hours. One might be hours and one might be miles.
573,000.
Oh yeah, this thing was just getting broke in.
695.
There's an old cassette radio. I'm sure a lot of folks don't know what that is. I'm sure Jacob has never operated one of those.
I know what they are.
Well, I don't say you hadn't seen it, but that was way before your time. But it's not really terrible shape. Can you pan back there in the sleeper? And the cab don't look bad. If somebody is interested in one and needs some parts, maybe it works. Maybe it works for both of y'all. You're actually sitting on what they call the dog house, I believe. That will come off and you can get right to the transmission, I think. I think what you're sitting on will come out.
How do you open it?
It's got a jack, but I'm sure that don't work. But we can run a strap through that and kind of pull the cab over with the truck. So let's just see if it's. Oh, I got the plug out of it for the transmission fluid. All right, let's get a strap and see if we can ease this cab over a little bit. See what it'll do. I believe they took the plug out of the jack, so when they tilted it over, the fluid would release. I believe that's probably why it's out. But we're gonna tilt it over and play with it a little bit. All right, you're gonna need you one more time to feed this through. We're gonna come up high. We're gonna go right there between the. Come right on top of the. Yep. That will We'll hook the chain. I like that right there. Well, that's been so long, this it needs a little bit of help. Hey, we're gonna have to do something with this tree. We're gonna have to do something. This cab won't come over with the tree there, because that cab's would scrub against it. Don't want to mess the cab up, just in case somebody out there's hunting one. I was hoping we could find some information about when the last time he ran it, like tag receipts. I'm not sure where the dash was. It looks like it was right there where the other one is. But I'll try to find out, but it's been a while. There you go. You get behind it, well, you might, it'll come on now. You got it just right. Well, there you go. If you'll knock it off right there, it won't be so hard to.
Chainsaw new.
Huh?
I said the chainsaw new was done.
It's done.
It was.
Oh, the chainsaw. Oh, yeah. You just move it right over there. Yeah. Watch out for stuff over there. I don't like to trip myself. Okay. Let's see. All this is unhooked. I believe they've had it over at one time. This is where they robbed the other fuel tank off this side. Use it for something else. All right. Let me back up and see if we can tilt it over and get a good look at the engine. Maybe just put a battery on it and bump it and see if it is locked. Shouldn't be that hard. All right, something's got it.
Seems like it's hung up on something.
It does. It got pulling a little bit too hard. Let's see. What I'm sure it is that cylinder. But there's the engine right there. All right, well, let me tighten up on it some more and see if it's bypassed out. No, there's something got her. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, there's something stopping us. I'm gonna guess that cylinder's still pretty good to hold it. It's not locked. It's come too far to be locked. See right here, it don't like but just a little bit into the safety lock. See right here? Into the safety lock. But there's nothing holding it but that cylinder itself. I'm gonna see if I can loosen up those lines and see if that'll make it kind of do what we want it to do. All right. I remember a time when I'd cut myself and it looked just like, well, you'd have to cut way deeper than that to get any blood, but it looked like 90 weight oil. Now it looks like mineral spirits are thin. All right, 9/16 is probably it.
Probably better to be right here
Yeah. It's got a little something coming out of it.
in case something shifts.
I think it was water. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be in a heck of a... If those straps and chains break, it's just my time's all I can tell you. Just holding this cab over. Holding this cab over. Isn't that something? How that all worked together. See what this will do. Yep.
Oh.
There it was. And that's just water that had built back up in it since that plug was out. All right, we're gonna get the we'll get the cab over anyway. Get that locked down where we can get under here and fool with it a little bit. See if it is locked up. See if there is a chance for it to do something. It is an old Cummins, and they are pretty tough old engines. I like them, but this one may be too far.
Smells good.
All right, I believe I can put a little bit more pressure on it and get it to move just a tad. Let's see how close we are to where it locks, Jacob. I am proud we didn't have those bushes in my yard when I was growing up, when we used to get whipped with a switch. Good Lord, those things will tear you up. Yeah, right here. I believe we got it just right. Then we can let off of it.
What was the locking? Oh, that box.
Yeah.
I see it, yeah.
Yeah.
It just locked?
Yeah, it just locked. So we can leave the truck there and leave that there. And just look and see what this engine's gonna have for us. We're gonna give y'all a little view, but I just found something that's gonna stop us. They robbed the starter off of it. That's okay. We may try to find one.
Does everything else look good?
Everything looks like it's supposed to. It's all complete.
I'm sure those rats
Oh boy.
chewed up all the wires up front, but...
Well, dang. Well, that's nothing unusual. These guys, that's why they pull them to the side, because they use parts off of them from time to time. FLT, 1980 model. Nine-speed transmission. A lot of rat manure for your garden. If you're interested, just hit me up. My email is a link in the description. I'll try to find out what he would take for it. I'm sitting here panning so, you know, potential buyer can kind of see what it looks like on the undercarriage of it, under the cab. It's not in that bad a shape, really. But I'll ask him if it's got a starter. I don't mind slapping the starter back on there to see if it's locked up, but we're not going to do it today or in this video. That's still pretty neat the way that works. After all these years, something as simple as that right there works so well. I was a good engineer right there. All right, I'm going to ease back and see if we can get it to... Well, that's good. That is real good. Well, all right. That part kind of went better than expected. Well, guys, thank y'all for watching. That disappointed me too. We may come back if it's got a starter, put it on there, see if it'll run. Email's in the link in the description if you're interested in this. Thank y'all for watching, and remember, don't be wily.